All right, you might already seen a lot of videos with their own predictions. You know, you've probably seen a lot of like the Max Ningen, probably like other Dokkan tubers make their own banner predictions. And you know what? I was gonna wait until like we are near the date for the celebration. We are about, I would say, 2 days. Well, yeah, about 2 days before the anniversary. Obviously, the anniversary starts. The 50 million download starts. So I just want to make my own prediction, or you know what could happen, or what a concept of the banner. And this is what I brought here. So of course, we're gonna have is an LR version of the Super Saiyan Namek Goku, as well as probably a LR Full Power Frieza, or a Final Form Frieza that goes into Full Power Frieza as an Viva Active Scale transformation. So of course, you know, they're gonna be the number one units for the banner. And for the side units, me personally, I just made is, you know, I would want a Krillin and a Kid Gohan dual card. That'd be really dope. And also, since we have a lot of good Krillins, and also have a good Krillin, a free-to-play Krillin from the Namek Saga, so these two can actually do a unit super attack. So that's what I want from this Krillin and Kid Gohan. And for Frieza, the side unit is a standalone third form Frieza. We already have as a free-to-play second form Frieza. We have a first form Frieza as a free-to-play and a Dokkan Fest and an LR. We have a final form Frieza as a Dokkan Fest, Easy A, I think. I'm not too sure. And a free-to-play. Yes. And full power, Dokkan Fest, and a LR. So the only form that has been getting shafted is the third form for Frieza. So him being the side unit will be pretty good, honestly, because he has a different name. So he will be, you know, linking up with the other Friezas. I was actually thinking about putting Zarbon and Dodoria as like the duo, because, you know, they could probably do like a unit super attack, but I wanted to become like a free-to-play LR for the celebration. So I probably will make a concept of the Dodoria and Zarbon as a free-play unit. Potentially an LR or just a regular TUR that awakens into free-to-play and then, you know, gets an easy A. So who knows? So those are the two brand units that I want for this banner to come with. Is a third form Frieza and a Kid Gohan and a Krillin together with a unit super attack. Okay, for now, for the other units here. So, of course, these guys, the Year 5th units has not come back for a while. It has been since, like, what, May? When Pikkon and Janemba came around. That's the only time that these guys came back. So I do think though this is a good time for them to come back. Plus, it's been like, yeah, it's like, plus, I think people don't have the Year 5th units rainbowed and also have a copy. So in order to bring like the full value for this banner is having the Year 5th units, the past years worldwide campaign units, and the other past years worldwide campaign units. So the Gohan and Cell, yes, they're gonna come back. The reason why is because there were the there were 2 years later of the, well, 2 years ago of the units for the download celebration, and you know, people are not gonna be hyped about it because, you know, they were just on the 6th anniversary. I do think they might be replaced by the Super Saiyan 4s. If they do, I'm not gonna be too excited about it because I don't really care for about the Super Saiyan 4s because, you know, the EZAs are way better. And also, I don't have Cell rainbowed, so I would love to get some copies of the Cell because I don't have them rainbowed. So Gohan will definitely come back, and in my concept, Cell also will come back as well in my concept. Okay, so now we have is the Pikkon and the Janemba itself. They haven't came back for a while. They were, like I said, they were with the Year 5th units. So this is a good time to bring them back again. So Pikkon is the Dokkan Fest I don't have yet in my box. So I would love Pikkon to come back, potentially pull it. And Janemba, I only need one more dupe to rainbow him. So, you know, I would love to pull my last copy of Janemba just so I can rainbow the Janemba. So pretty pretty much self-explanatory there. Okay, so now we have is the GT units here, which are gonna be like the best value for this banner here, along with the Year 50 units, as well as the I'll say Gohan and Cell potentially, and also the Pica and Janemba. But the GT hero units, those are gonna be the biggest, well, the second biggest star of the banner, because they were the Golden Week units. And usually when they, you know, bring, or whenever they do a dual celebration for Global JP, aka the 350-man download, you know, download celebration or what campaign, they usually bring back the Golden Week units back, like a couple months. So these guys, you know, they were in the Goku Day, so it was around May / June. So it's definitely a 100% chance for these guys to come back for sure. The GT Goku and the GT Vegeta here, and definitely, guys, grab a copy of these guys. I'm actually saving my coins to grab a copy, at least one copy of Goku, because I do think Goku is the best, better unit than Vegeta. But you know, it could be vice versa. You know, it just depends on you, honestly. But for me personally, I think Goku is like the best between the two. So, Piccolo. Piccolo, I put in Future Gohan right here first, but I said no because Piccolo is, well, this Piccolo specifically is not in the Planet Dynamic Saga, but he is from the Android Saga. So, he was, I would say, he correlates with the themes sort of ish, because you know he was in the Planet Dynamic Saga during the half of, you know, of the saga where, you know, he faces the second form Frieza. I do think they might, you know, make a free to play, you know, Piccolo potentially. I mean, we already have one, but he's not that good. So I do think they might make him a LR for sure for part 2. But who knows, man? Who knows? I was gonna put the Armor Vegeta in this banner, but I do think he might be an LR. I think he fits more as an LR and then more of a side banner unit, because you know he's still like evil, like he's still like on the bad side. So that's the reason why I didn't really put him in the Frieza banner or in the Goku banner, because you know, put him in Goku banner doesn't really make any sense because they're all super, and on Frieza there's a lot of villains. I mean, why is Gogeta there? Well, I mean, why is Gogeta and Vegeta there? Well, I mean, you can't really put Vegeta and Goku at the same banner, so they have to, you know, make you, you know, choose between the two. And you know, as of right now, I do think Goku's banner is looking at the best, because it does have the GT Goku and Vegito, Gohan as well, and also, yeah, that's about 3 there. So, and also Frieza has Gogeta, Vegeta GT, Cooler, Angel Goku, and Frieza. So I do think, and also Janemba and Bootanks. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Frieza's banner is looking really good right now. It's looking really spicy. Yeah, it's just that I don't know. It's just weird. All right, so now the next one is, of course, it's the SR Namek Goku. The reason why I put him here, because he is actually he's correlated to this banner. So putting Namek Goku in this banner will get everybody pissed off, because he is from that saga, and you know, if it is going to be base form, then they're going to be faking you out with this Goku here, because like, oh, I pulled him, but no, and it's just the Dokkan Fest, the regular Dokkan Fest and Namek Goku, which potentially could get an easy A. I'm not saying that, you know, he couldn't, but this guy has a high chance of becoming an easy A, because right now, Dokkan doesn't care about, you know, power creep. I mean, sometimes not, but at this moment, any other category, a leader unit, could easy during the celebration, or we could have no Dokkan Fest easy at all. All they can do is, you know, is easy the Captain Ginyu, LR, the free play ones, probably 2 of them, and easy A the Ginyu Force units, and just easy A the LR Full Power Frieza, the S tier 1. That's it. No Dokkan Fest units at all. I'll get an easy A. They could do that, but if they're gonna make this like the biggest celebration ever, or even the best celebration ever, I do think they should at least easy A this Namek Goku. He has fallen down the tier list. He's decent. I mean, he's pretty good. You know, his defense, he can guard, but you know, a medium chance to guard is not that great, because you know you can get bodied easily. I mean, he is stacking his defense really, you know, infinitely, which is, you know, pretty fine. But it's like, I want him to guard, because if he does get supered, you know, by the LVE, the Vegeta on JP, he'll get annihilated. Like he'll get cream pied, especially and as well in the GT Goku event, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He will also get cream pied as well. So it's like, well, I want to have like guaranteed, you know, a guaranteed guard active, you know, maybe change Rebel Key Spears, changing Key Spears into Rebel Key Spears, you know, above to the Planet Saga. I want him to do a little more than he was doing now, because he's just like doing minimal things, and you know, he's still really good, honestly. Like he's still really good as a really good option unit to run in your teams, but it's like he needs a little push and then he'll be pretty good. So we got is the LR Goku and Vegeta here. I know that they've been in the 6th anniversary, but you know, usually when they do these type of celebration, they always tend to bring back the past year's units. So definitely Vegeta and Goku will definitely come back, as well as the Boot Tanks. The Boot Tanks and Vegeta and Goku are gonna be coming back for sure, like 100%. Like there's no doubt. Yes, they were in the 6th anniversary banners, but you know, I hope that you didn't really go spend your coins on Vegeta and Boot Tanks, because they're gonna come back. They're in this banner, so hopefully, you know, you save your coins and everything. Hopefully that you save your coins for the Vegeta, Boot Tanks, the GT Goku, and the GT Vegeta, because those are also the year 50 units as well, because those are like the really top tier units as of right now. But yeah, guys, like honestly, this is gonna be the most best value banner ever of all time. And of course, we have is the multi-transforming Goku. Well, why is he here? I mean, there's base Goku right there as well, with the Namek, you know, right there. Well, if he doesn't get an EZA, the STR Namek Goku, well, there's another unit that could get an EZA, which is the multi-transforming Goku. Yeah, he isn't from the Planet Namek Saga. Of course he's not. But the art, it is. The art is, and of course, it correlates to the theme where it's Goku and Frieza. And having them get an EZA during this celebration will be really good. I would love that, honestly. Like, when they first came out, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I didn't think they're like the best unit in the game, because, you know, you can't really reach, you know, like the best form ever unless it's like if a long event. But I just want them to do something like super good on, you know, on the multi-transforming units, as well as a Frieza here, because also that Frieza could get an EZA. So we could definitely get potentially 3 Dokkan Fest EZAs, which it could be Namek Goku, the SCR1, the multi-transforming Goku, and the multi-transforming Frieza. If I was to guess, I would definitely say the multi-transforming units are gonna get EZA. The reason why is because they're correlated to the units itself, the ones that are gonna get an LR, which is Goku and Frieza. That makes sense. Yes, they're not in the planet, you know, in the Planet category, but you know, it just feels like they are gonna get EZA. But if not, then they could just EZA the SR Namek Goku. So that's why I put them in here. You know, be featured. Yes, Goku has been featured for a long time. You know, as well as Frieza, they've been in multiple banners, and hopefully you guys haven't rainbowed. But trust me, guys, once these guys get their EZA, they're gonna be insane, and they're gonna be like probably like top 10, probably, or top 5, depending on how they make these guys, you know, broken and their EZA. Yeah, other than that, okay. For Frieza here, you know, Vegeta, you know, pretty much, you know, they have to bring the other counterpart of the anniversary units. You know, Booting's Vegito, of course, you know, Pikkon and Janemba, of course, they're the duo units. Cooler. Okay. First I had is into Broly. I was thinking to keep Broly in there because we never... JP already had Broly came back, which is the Super Vegeta banner. And for Global to get a win off of JP is if they put Broly in the banner on Frieza. But it seems like they're not going to, because, you know, you're gonna have to wait until Vegeta comes out to get Broly. But if they are gonna bring Broly into, you know, this celebration, that's gonna be the most valuable thing ever, because Broly is insane. And also I had in Piccolo's spot is the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but Global already had him Global already had him first. It was when the Gotenks and no, not the Gotenks, the Goten and Trunks unit, they had golden. So yeah, they had the Angel Golden Frieza, and no, I think they had Angel Frieza. Yeah, the Angel Golden Frieza or the Angel Frieza, and the Gogeta and the banner, which that made that banner viable because they had Gogeta in it. And it had me thinking for a bit, are they gonna bring back Gogeta? Because he came back really early on Global. I was like, probably not. I was like, man, probably not. But I do think Broly might be, you know, in the banner, potentially. You know, that will boost up Global's, you know, banners, the hype and everything. But I don't think JP will. Remember, this banner here is for the Global side. Only Global. I forgot to mention that on the beginning. So this is only Global. JP will be practically the same, but with different units. Because if Global has Broly, and then JP just had Broly in the Vegeta's banner, I think they're going to mess or change the unit itself, and Global will have Broly. But instead, I was like, you know what? Never mind. Just let me go with another best unit for the banner, and it's gonna be SR Cooler, because he's not really correlated to the Planet MX Dokkan. I mean, he's sort of is the Metal Cooler is, but he does, he will benefit, helping out the brand new Frieza that's coming out for this celebration. So I want him, to pretty much be like, oh hey, since you pulled LR Frieza, we have Cooler here, who is actually gonna be his best, partner, potentially. So. Also as well, Vegeta correlates with the GT Goku, because they have to come back to celebration. Otherwise, that's gonna be like really sad for us. The hell with Gohan. Well, I mean, that's that's very much self-explanatory. Age of Golden Frieza. Okay. I don't think. I mean, me personally, I would think that Angel Golden Frieza would be coming back. He was in the Goten and Trunks banner as the other unit in that banner, but. Are they gonna come back? Is Angel Golden Frieza coming back? Potentially not. If I had to, I probably would replace Frieza with potentially either Metal Cooler or yeah, this actually makes sense right here, because we haven't had this guy in a while, but you don't want him to you don't want him to pull him at all, because I hope you guys are having rainbowed, but this seems like the Frieza beta might be the one here. Angel Golden Frieza might not be in the banner, but for me personally, I would want an Angel Golden Frieza to be in the banner itself, because that will boost up the Global side. I do think sorry about that. I do think that JP will have Angel Golden Frieza. It's been a while since they've had Angel Golden Frieza, so to give a boost to the JP side, they might just put in Angel Golden Frieza, and for us on the Global players, will be replaced with the Metal Cooler. Even though they has no correlation to the theme in some way. I mean, the movies, quote unquote movies, he did went to Platinamic. But he'll definitely, he's one of the leaders for the Wicked Bloodline team. If you don't have a really good Bloodline leader scale, you can have this AGL Metal Cooler, or you can run is the SCR Cooler here. This is like the most more realistic banner for this side here. So sorry about that. I'm just coughing here. And we have of course the multi-transforming Frieza here. Like I said in the beginning, well, with the Goku here, he is another unit that will get an easy 8 in celebration, but a high chance to get an easy 8. As I said with the multi-transforming Goku, being him on the banner, will boost up these guys, to get their easy A's, and also to get if they do announce their easy A's, he'll be like, oh, okay, I don't have this multi-transforming Frieza. I must get him from this banner, because then he's gonna be really good and everything. So, it's gonna catch people's eyes, like for sure. Because let's say if they do easy A these guys, and they'll be like, oh, okay, so now they're getting easy A's. Okay, now I must pull for the multi-transforming units, because they're gonna be pretty good, and I do think they'll be pretty good. But they could probably change it around maybe a little bit, but these guys are pretty much there for the, you know, for their counterparts. I'll say, don't say counterparts, but you know, because you know, there's Goku and Frieza as being the main units. Celebration, they can do, they can do anything they want here. So they might not get EZA, or you know, they will. Okay, so now let's go to the honorable mentions here. Okay, so let me put back Angel of Frieza back here. So give me one sec here. Okay, so I have is Android 13 here, as well as Bardock. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had to take care of this cough here. You know, I had to get some water to drink because I think I had some food stuck in my throat. So sorry about that. All right, so now we're back in here, and I put back Angel Goku and Frieza back in the spot here, and I had, you know, talked to people in the Dokkan higher up. Shout out to my boys there. Have been thinking which units that could come back to the banner, and these are the honorable mentions that could come back to this banner celebration here. So we have is Android 13. I don't think he will come back here, but you know, he has a chance to, you know, be in Frieza's banner because he's a villain, and you know, he hasn't really been in much banners, and you know, he's not that great of a unit. I mean, he's like the only unit with the Goku category. So you know, if you really want to run like those kind of categories, I do think Android 13 could be a really good option. But that's why I don't think he will be on the Goku's target Goku's category. So I mean, he might not be in it because he's not correlated to the unit itself. But you know, it's been a while since they brought back the Android 13 in a minute, so he's one of them. But I do think he's less likely to happen. Bardock, oh boy, everybody's favorite unit in the game, Bardock. Bardock is one of those units that, you know, are underrated for some reason. Nobody even talks about this Bardock. It's just that he doesn't really have a good partner. I mean, he does, but it's like, they need to easy the physical Bardock, the Super Saiyan Bardock, as well as the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. And this guy would definitely be like up there. Like, this guy will be talked a lot, but it's like they don't really talk. People don't really talk about it. I love using him. He's such a really good solid, really good option unit for like for all the teams that he's in. So Bardock could be in the banner. He could be in potentially the Frieza's banner because, you know, he does, you know, correlate with Frieza. Not in the Platinum specifically, but you know, in the very beginning of his movie or quote-unquote show special, he was closer to Frieza. He saw Frieza in his first form. He got killed by the Death Ball, and you know, he could be in this banner with Frieza, and then you guys can pull him. So that's gonna be one option for, you know, for Frieza's banner. He also could be in Goku's banner. If we're replaced, probably like the Piccolo, and that could be a really good option there. But it's like, it's like, do we really want Bardock? Like, again, like, Bardock hasn't been a lot of banners as of recently, and hopefully you guys pull them. Me personally, I pulled like an extra copy of him, so I have like rainbow status and everything. And I got one extra copy for some reason. So he's an option for these banners. But I do think he might not be in it, but I do think he will be in Frieza's banner. All right, like I said, with the AGL Metal Cooler, he does not correlate with the theme itself, but he does fall through, you know, the categories that Frieza's in. We get Bloodline, we'll get Bloodline, Time for Conquerors, and him in Deeds. I don't think, yeah, Treasure Boost, no, not really, but you know, he's in categories that could help out Frieza. So, you know, he could be a really good, you know, option for Frieza, but I don't think that's gonna be his best looking partner for sure. But you know, there's, you know, they can give you like optimal teams and shit like that. So it's like, you know, then also that AGL Metal Cooler does go to Dynamic Saga. You know, it's related to the theme itself, sort of ish, but not really. But it's in the movie, so you know, and also they've been buffing a lot of movies. So actually, I would not be surprised if they do easy this Metal Cooler because you know, they've been buffing a lot of movies as of recently, but especially movie heroes. A little bit of movies saw bosses as well. So I would not be surprised if they easy this guy as well. But you know, he doesn't really correlate with the celebration itself, but you know, it's just an option there. And of course, the future Gohan. Like I said, I had him in the Piccolo spot, but it doesn't really correlate with anybody here, to be honest. He's just there because he hasn't been in banners as much. but you know, he is an e-ticket banner, so I mean, so he might not come back. You know, he might not be in the unofficial banners when they both drop. But you know, he's one of those units are like really wonky per se. You know, he's the leader skill for Master and Disciple. You know, sorry, yeah, Master and Disciple, Bond, whatever thing that's called, and of course I think it's what, Hybrid Saiyans. So I mean, Gohan doesn't really have any, you know, spot on this banner, but you know, he hasn't came back in a while. So I was like, you know what, let me put him in the banner because he hasn't came back for a while. For other, you know, Dokkan Fights units, you know, the Easy A's, they could come back as well. I mean, I would definitely put him here, but you know, I don't want to make this video of a too long of a video. But you know, they could put like the old Easy A units in here because you know, if you're missing all the Easy A's, because the Easy A's, I think all the Easy A's portals are open now. So you know, like VB potentially could be coming back, the physical one, Rose, I don't know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the Agile one, and the SCR could come back as, you know, and the banner for the Easy Ace and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of possibilities that the, you know, the other units that could come back just from the Easy A era, you know, could be in this banner. So I just want to bring the most, you know, important units from this year as well as from last year as well. So this is my prediction / concept for this banner to be to happen during the 350-minute download. Also, guys, let me know down below, what do you think about this, you know, concept here? Do you like it, or would you change some units here, or would you bring some older Dokkan Fest in this banner? And you know, it could be really good. For me personally, I do this might be the reality banner, but let me show you the actual banner that I was hoping for, that Dokkan should bring here. Let me go into this real quick. Oh, so let's do that. Let me back out a little bit here, and let's put in Broly here, and let's put in is the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Wonder where's he at? Yeah, there. So this is what my dream banner for this celebration to happen is. This. Oh, actually, hold on a second. There we go. So this is my dream banner here, is to have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and to have Broly on Frieza's banner, and Super Saiyan Gogeta and Goku's banner. This is like the most, if this is a banner here, this is going to be the most valuable non-step up banner in the whole game, because you have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you have Broly, you have Angel Goku and Frieza, the GT units, you have Pikkon and Janemba, you have Boo Tanks and Vegito, you have the year 50 units, and also as well the past 2 years units for the 300 million download units. This is going to be a really good, you know, a really good value banner, and you know, people are going to go crazy for Gogeta because you know he hasn't, you know, he came back during for globals and Gotenks and Trunks' banner. Broly hasn't came back since March, so I still having hope that Broly would come back in this banner, because that will bring the value up for this celebration, honestly. But other than that, guys, let me know down below if you think that this is going to be the banner itself, or what units do you want to change on these banners. And then, do you agree with my, you know, concept or anything? You know, do you agree with my mentions, my honorable mentions? You know, just talk to me down below in the comment section below, and you know, and then we can have a civil talk there. So, all right, guys, for watching this video, and I hope that you know love these videos that I've been putting out. You know, that makes me, you know, think that you guys want more videos from me and everything. We are almost at 600 subscribers, so please, guys, consider hitting that red button, because we're almost at 600. We're at like probably at 514 subscribers. So please, guys, help me out, get out there, and I would appreciate for all your support, guys, as of late. So much appreciated, guys. And I do think that's gonna be the end of the video. So all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.